want to be at the forefront of your business, then you want to be here.
Your presence is more important than your absence, because people see you and they know you're still around, you're still a viable company, and things are going okay.
We always had successful times at this show. It generated a lot of business for us.
The products that are on the floor include everything that any building professional would need to maintain their buildings, and also to renovate, restore, or retrofit their buildings. Flooring, lighting, security, integrated intelligent building solutions, paint, pest control, boilers. In the past 2 years, we've also added the Green Buildings New York, which is now also evolving to green solutions and helping to make buildings more energy efficient.
This Green Building Show by far is the best one in New York for us to contact or get in front of building and property managers that want to go green.
Buildings use twice as much energy as cars and trucks. They emit more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. They take up millions of acres of land every year. The vast majority of the drinking water goes through buildings.
The good news is that the market is getting more substantive that way, that customers are getting more sophisticated about understanding the value proposition of green, so that it's about not just about doing good, but about good business.
There's been a lot of growing acceptance and a greater adoption of some of the LEED, LEED within the USGBC, where more and more buildings are becoming LEED certified, and many of our programs are focusing on some of the elements of how to make your building more LEED friendly.
LEED has become a great tool for establishing a minimum performance level for green building standards for not only new construction but existing buildings. And there's just been a tremendous amount of market interest, and New York is one of the more prominent markets for that activity.
The trade is a big part of this. The trade is the connection. And if the trade becomes involved, then more consumers will have access to these products.
One of the good things about the show is that I get a chance to walk around and see some new products and new ideas that people have that I could use in my own business.
I mean, you know, buildings are profoundly complicated machines, essentially, and we know very little about them. And so as the expertise grows, the costs come down, the awareness grows, the demand grows, and the evolution occurs naturally.
That's what's really exciting for us to be partnering with Reed Exhibitions on an event like this, because we think there's still a real education need for the wide swath of business people, and you see a lot of those here. Operations people, facilities, perhaps weren't at the vanguard of green building like some architects, but really now are the people in charge of managing the energy and managing the environmental policies in their buildings.
You've got really a cross-section of people that come to the show. You've got building owners, property managers, property owners, contractors, service people, superintendents of buildings, people that actually do a lot of hands-on work, and people that make major decisions.
Everything in a building can be greened, and it's a matter of rethinking the product and implementing the advances in technologies ranging from lighting to paint to carpet to roofing materials. And there's no economic reason not to do it. And eventually there will be no such thing as green buildings, because all buildings will be green, because that's where the market is going, and the economics are all pointing in that direction as well.
LEED and the green building movement has resulted in faster change in the buildings industry than anything else in the last 25 years.
Again, it's about building awareness on both sides. So people come to this show to see what's available in the market. They may go and apply that to their next project. Somebody comes along, they see this product in a project, and they say, that sounds really interesting. Oh yeah, you should go to the Green Building Show. So they'll go, and so it builds.